We angels are no gods.
Being a god means the power to make decisions.
The power to move through life with
No consequences. The power to choose.
The power to play the game without always losing. We angels are no gods.
Our halos may glow, but that does not mean we're holy.
Our feathered wings may shimmer, but that does not make us great.
We smile and we sing and we say,
Do not be afraid.
When we ourselves spend every night praying
praying to these
Gods.
who promise prosper,
who promise salaries and raises,
who said,
If you're complacent, you may climb the ranks.
we angels
Are no gods.
We are nothing but something to look at, a spectacle.
something to behold.
Because we don't like it when all eyes are on us.
When the truth finally bubbles to the surface, red hot and ugly,
When others call their bluff and they have to atone for their mistakes.
As if we could make mistakes.
our smiles are nothing but a desperate facade.
Our strings are hidden by our perfect white clothes. We will play the puppets for our
Puppeteers, and you will do our bidding.
We will
Work,
work, we will suffer, we will shed our blood,
Sweat.
and tears. We will slave at our forges.
tear blisters into our palms,
We will pay them our money.
keep the electricity running.
We will labor
We will savor every dollar we're repaid.
Even though we took a cut of it away.
because that is what they told us would send the kids to school.
Put a roof over your heads. Give the poor a chance of renewal.
Hard work.
Labor.
As if we don't already labor.
We spend countless hours in classrooms learning.
The only way to succeed is through burden.
Through secondary education, because
Primary is never enough. Pounding propaganda into their skulls, but it's never enough.
Not enough to silence our voices. We anguish.
But our gunshots are louder.
We plead.
But there are still people on the streets without a home of their own.
We progress.
Yet kids are murdered for who they love.
As if the gods didn't tell us
Love thy neighbor.
Until thy neighbor isn't quite the right shade.
until they have the same parts below their waist.
Until they won't listen to the
Lies
you made.
Until they don't give in to inarticulate patriotism.
Because you decided one big island is
Better than the rest.
And we are meant to say, we agree.
We angels
Are no gods.
Because even though we had wings,
We clipped them long ago.
Because even though some of us sing their songs,
some only play along.
Because we'll kill you if you don't.
As if what they spilt wasn't the same ichor running through their veins.
what makes them more holy when we all bleed the same?
Why do we get the final say?
They will write more bills.
They will fight more change.
We will do it all despite you.
Because we angels
Are no gods.
Step 1, take a shower.
The dirty clothes pile up as the water begins to trickle down. Waiting for it to heat up, I gaze at myself in the mirror. My body bare as I take in every curve, dip, and mark.
I can't take this. Why am I like this? Why do my hips feel so wide? Why do my thighs cling together? Why isn't my body mine? Why am I not pretty? Why am I not enough?
Entering the shower, my worries begin to fade as I wash my hair with shampoo and clean all the dirt off my body with some nice, beautifully scented body wash. The steam seeming to cloud around and silence
Me and my inner thoughts. Step 2, change into my pajamas.
I have to wear these boring red plaid ones because my favorite ones are in the washer. My plaid pajamas stick into my damp body. They're comforting and
I look bad in these. These make me look so weird, disproportionate, misshaped, as if I'm too big in some areas but too slim in others. My body is so different, so ugly from the ones I see when scrolling. Maybe I should do more skincare to get rid of the acne. Maybe then, maybe then I'll be like them.
Step 3.
Do my skincare.
To help get rid of my pesky acne. It's so annoying and it just keeps coming back all the time, like a mosquito in July. It's redness and bumps, misshapen.
And causing me pain. I hate the way I look. My skin isn't glass. My skin doesn't glow no matter how much I try. I should try and try and try again. I have to be perfect. I can't give in. But it's so hard. I give so much, yet get so little. It's so unfair. I shouldn't be like this. I should be happy. I shouldn't think this way.
My skin, not better than before. Maybe when I wake, I'll learn to adore my unfiltered skin.
Step 4, brush my teeth.
It's nice to give them a clean after 3 meals and 1 afternoon snack. Just getting the plaque away so my teeth don't rot.
I have to have that perfect smile, the one that makes that ding sound when I grin. I can't give up. I have to continue to brush because my smile isn't right. No matter how much I brush my teeth, they never seem white enough. I have to be able to smile so I don't seem so grim.
Placing my teeth in their mold, or I'll have to see the orthodontist again to get them fixed. Now to put my dryness to ease.
Step 6, put lotion on my body.
I can't stand all these dry patches I've been getting recently. They make my skin look terrible, and people are always asking me if I'm dehydrated.
And I can't look like this. I have to look healthy. I have to look happy. I have to look good, or else no one will glance my way.
Lathering on the lotion, I let it sink in. Maybe when I wake, I won't feel this way.
Step 7, read a good book.
Every time I read, I feel like I'm living in another world that isn't real.
Tonight, I hope to get lost in the lines of the pages. I hope to see a world far, far away, so maybe my worries will no longer exist in my newfound life. I will finally let go and be free to be me, no worries or fears in sight.
Then, depending on whether it's 10 p.m., 11 p.m., or 12 a.m., I'll find a good stopping point. I'm kind of a night owl, and I enjoy staying up late because it's very peaceful and quiet.
Yet sometimes I come out to play and my voice too loud to maintain peace. I will never get a quiet moment as long as my mind continues to race. And finally, step 8.
Turn off my lights and go to sleep. End the day strong with a few hours of beauty sleep. Maybe when I wake, I'll be a better version of myself.
Maybe I'll be the version I dream of so many nights. And maybe then we'll be one instead of two.
I hate the dark because I'm reliant on light. How awful would it be to live in a world with only
Dark, negative energy,
an
inescapable shadow.
trailing every beam.
Yet how equally awful would it be to live in a world with
only light, as blindness would encircle our senses,
a balloon brimming with scalding water to the point of eruption. And there we would sprawl on the scorched pavement of the earth, exploded into chunks of sunlight.
begging for that darkness to come back.
Maybe the darkness is scared
of what it's like to be in the sun.
After all, it's all it has ever known, and
Too much sun
Can burn.
For the sun's kisses are rarely received with love.
The sun's beams kissed her back as she dipped her face in water's embrace.
Skin dripping with cocoa butter and divinity, cold and refreshing.
It danced against her cheek.
A walking reflection of heritage and culture, a tender touch that incites peace and tranquility,
She laughed, she smiled,
basking in its warmth,
swimming, heart full, overwhelmed with
joy,
Echoes of
echoes,
laughter filled the sunlit day. The sunshine poured into her life.
Ablaze and bright,
so
She
radiant,
thought its light would never dim.
having to be unapologetic because the world will silence your voice without hesitance,
But the sun could retreat.
its warmth fading, shadows lengthening.
Until all went dark.
If darkness is the absence of light, melanin is the absence of privilege.
As time weaves
Onward.
the earth will warm once more, and the sun
Will rise
again,
again.
ablaze.
Light can always return.
I live in a birdhouse with a small circle-shaped window.
But the light does not come from the window.
It comes from my heart.
as the warmth from the light wraps around me
Like wings.
That spread as if to carry me with the wind.
But I do not want to leave my small home of painted wood.
Though the rain has caused some paint to chip,
The color is
Still vibrant.
And I feel safe in my birdhouse.
Safe in the light.
High above what lies below.
even though I am scared of heights.
I'd rather stay out of the reach of change than fall into the darkness.
That doesn't hold.
It slips
Through my fingers.
like vinegar separates from oil.
And the full moon becomes a new one.
But even the darkness of night can't suffocate the stars. They still remain
And so do I
in my birdhouse.